A man stood on the porch under the yellow bug light. Mid-50s, broad shoulders, wearing a faded army jacket and an expression that looked permanently disappointed with the world. I didn't recognize him, but something in the set of his jaw felt familiar. I opened the door a crack, chain still on. "Can I help you?" He didn't blink. "You're David Walsh?" "Yeah, I'm Frank Brennan, Katie's father." Katie, my son Ethan's girlfriend of 11 months, the one he'd been talking about moving in with after graduation. My stomach tightened. Frank's voice was low, gravelly, like he'd smoked for decades and recently quit. "Your son hurt my daughter." The words landed heavy. I felt the cold night air slip past him into the house. "Hurt her how?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. Frank looked past me into the dark living room, then back. "She came home tonight crying so hard she could barely breathe. Said Ethan told her he's been seeing someone else for months. Said he didn't know how to end it with Katie, so he just kept lying." I closed my eyes for a second. Ethan, 22 years old, home for winter break from college, sleeping upstairs like nothing in the world could touch him. "I'm sorry," I said, because what else could I say? I didn't know. Frank nodded once, slowly. "I didn't come here to yell." "I believe you," I said, "and I'm sorry. Truly." He studied me for a long moment. The porch light caught the silver in his stubble. "You raised him," he said finally. "Not an accusation. Just a fact." Frank exhaled through his nose. "Katie's asleep now?" "Took 2 hours to calm her down. She kept saying, 'I should have seen it, Dad. I should have known.'" I felt something twist in my chest. I liked Katie. She was kind, funny, made Ethan laugh in a way I hadn't heard since he was little. She'd sat at our Thanksgiving table 2 months ago, passing the gravy and telling stories about her nursing classes. "I'll talk to him," I said. "First thing tomorrow." Frank nodded again. "I know you will. That's why I came to you and not him. Figured a man ought to hear it from another man." He turned to go, then paused at the top step. Tell him hurting someone who loves you, that kind of hurt, doesn't just go away when you say sorry. It sits in the bones." He walked down the path to his pickup, climbed in without looking back, and drove off into the quiet street. I stood on the porch a long time, until the cold drove me inside. Upstairs, Ethan's door was closed, light off. I didn't go in, not yet. Instead, I sat in the kitchen with the light off, listening to the house settle, thinking about the man I'd just met, and the girl crying herself to sleep 5 miles away, thinking about my son, who tomorrow would have to look me in the eye and explain how he became someone capable of that kind of damage. Outside, the street was silent again, but everything felt different now, like a crack had opened somewhere deep, and the cold was seeping in.